How your mom and them? How the turkey
Hello.
legs? What's up? It is turkey time,
Almost.
Thanksgiving time, and I'm going to be frying a turkey. So, what I thought I was going to just fry a small turkey for just Shannon and I, and our Munchkin and I, whichever.
Yeah, don't use my legal name here. That's work.
But it turns out it's going to be for all the family pretty much. So there's
But we knew this a couple weeks ago. You were present when I had the phone
yeah,
call.
but I thought they
you
were going to say
volunteered.
no, we're going to do this, and I was just going to make a turkey from just for us, which would have been a nice small turkey, no problem. But this one's going to be much bigger because it's got to feed a lot more people, which is fine. It'll have to cook a little bit longer, but that's no big deal. So what else is going on? Hopefully, those of y'all that work get some time off for Thanksgiving and even maybe Black Friday. We get to have it off, and I think it's mainly because Munchkin pressured our boss to say, hey, we shouldn't be working the day after Thanksgiving. So, because most of the courts are closed and everything, so why not? Why should we even work? So there you go.
No, we're a real estate office. We're not open.
Right?
We're not open the day after Thanksgiving.
We should take all the government holidays.
We're also not open the day after Christmas.
And state holidays.
No. ain't nobody opening all their presents on Christmas Day and then going to work the next day. No.
So I did manage to mail off Wally's stuff.
Hello, Linda.
What was it? Yesterday or day before? Day before? So it was like Wednesday, I think, when I mailed off Wally's stuff, and I sent something to Linda. Well, Munchkin and I also sent something to Linda, which she don't even know what it is yet.
Yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Yep.
Damn, I can't even keep my days straight. I swear. It's like, what day is it? I don't know. You're welcome, Wally.
I sent you the tracking number in your messenger. In case you.
Yeah, Wally. Yeah, we sent Wally the tracking number. I didn't send Linda her tracking number, but yeah, I didn't go the cheap, whatever, $2 or $3. I did the priority mail, so that's why it should be there to both of y'all by Monday. Since it's a holiday thrown in there, we'll see. But y'all are supposed to get it Monday. We will see. What's up, Scott? There you are.
Hi, Scott. And Wally, I had a thought after he dropped it off. I didn't open that up.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, Lord. Wally, there may be some old coils and cotton and stuff in it. You may have to clean it. So some assembly and cleaning is involved.
It was empty, so it's not like it had residual juice in it. It had been cleaned. But I don't know if you want to put some VG down in there before you try to like unscrew it so you don't rip your O-rings and shit. I don't know.
Jazzy, so how did the hospital thing go? I saw your picture where you were entering surgery there. I assume you're doing good since you are able to come in chat, hopefully. Yeah, sorry, Wally. I literally, as soon as I got it from her, I just threw it in the box and shipped it. So I have no idea what was in there. Well, I mean, I would have put a fresh build on there if I would have had more time with it, but it is what it is. Not too good. They want to rip out your entire colon. What? Ow, man, that's not good. That is not good. Yeah, I don't like it either, Scott. I wonder if it's a setting that we can change. If it is.
No, I've already looked.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Why does YouTube keep changing stuff, man? I hate that it makes y'all put your channel names in chat, but...
Because they can never leave well enough alone.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a couple channels that had real names, but it's rare.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to have like 1 million subscribers before they leave you alone.
I don't know.
They they eventually get around to everybody's channel and screw you over.
Well, that sucks, Jazzy. Are they talking about like a permanent colostomy bag, or are they gonna?
I mean, that's what he would have
I
to
don't
have
know.
if they took his.
Can they replace those? You'd think they'd have a way by now to.
I mean, if they can use a pig heart valve and all that, can they use that colon? I'm not.
Right.
It's just,
I mean, or like an artificial one or so. You'd think
something.
they'd be. Yeah. Hello, Breeze.
We timed that at the same time. I wish it was easy going to the plumbing supply store. Yeah, right, Jazzy?
Well, I don't know. When was the last time you went to the plumbing supply store? None of the connections are ever right.
You know, Amazon's having their Black Friday stuff.
They will.
I picked up a few things. One of the things which Will would probably like, but I got 100-pack of Amazon basic AA batteries. And normally when you go buy batteries at the store, I mean, even if you get them at like Home Depot, you may get a 48-pack of Energizer or Duracell. These are Amazon basics, but there's 100 batteries in here, and they were less 18 to 22 bucks. I can't remember. They were really cheap. So I was like, yeah, for 100 batteries.
Can't really see what you're holding
set.
up because you're green screen, so it just looks like you're holding your hand.
Yeah, maybe I'll take my green screen off. I just want to have it for the beginning. Oops, that's not the right button. Video. Adjust my background. There we go. So yeah, well, I mean, it literally just says, oh, you got the same deal? Yeah, Amazon Basics. Another thing I got, this was a few days ago. These are very small LED, wireless LEDs. So, and it comes with a remote. So I can, these are very bright, by the way. Right now, oops, I didn't turn them all on. There we go. Right now I got them flashing red and blue. But these will work really good on like a paramotor frame or a trike, maybe. And it's got all the, you know, I can just use one here. I can switch, let me see, static. I can just turn to straight colors so you can see.
Or you could like glue one to your mod. That way, if you lose it, you can just press the button on your remote and flashing light.
So there's green, there's blue, and then it has DIY modes. These actually have a little hook on there, so you can either take a rubber band and hook around this, and then maybe put around the pole of your paramotor and then hook it back on the bottom and it would stay. Or you could use a zip tie. These are actually really cheap. I'll get a link for them here in a second, but they work really good. I was trying to, they're USB-C rechargeable. When you first get them, there's a black cover over this, and honestly, it's hard to get out. So once I took mine out, I was like, I'm leaving them out because I don't plan on soaking them wet. Let me see if I can get a link to those. Hopefully, they're still on sale because they were dirt cheap.
They just think you smell sweet, Jazzy.
Why are they making me sign in again? It's so weird that no, I don't want to sign in with a pass key. I don't know if that was it. Oh, that worked. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can find those. I got, you know, if the one thing I hate about Stanley Cups is the straw, having to dig through the straw to get through the ice. Yeah, they're for four of those lights is $13.59. So let me get y'all the link real quick. Where's the button to do the link? They've got this so screwed up now. I got to scroll.
No, it should be up to the right of the photo, and it's
yeah, but it's showing. Oh, there. Oh, it had a 4 and it had a circle. It looked weird. Okay, There's the link. Okay, so here they are on Amazon. Do with it what you will, but for that price, I mean, you can't beat that. It also comes with some Velcro. If you want to stick them on with Velcro, you could do that. Feel free to look. You could get 8 of them for $29 or just 4 lights for $13. Instead of me getting 8, I bought 2 $13 ones, which is still, it's cheaper to buy 2 $13 ones because it's only $26 then. Go figure. But yeah, it does all those colors, and it has a bunch of different modes like strobe and flash, and the DIY mode. There's 3 DIY modes on the bottom down here. So once you get a setting you like, you can hold the button and it'll save that setting. So say if you like to make them flash red and blue, you can hold the DIY button, then the light will flash 3 times to let you know it accepted it. Then whenever you turn them on, you can hit that one button and it'll go to that setting. So you don't have to go through all the modes trying to figure out what it was. They're pretty cool. I don't know how long they last on one charge, but they seem pretty bright. I think they'll work great, especially like if you want to light up your truck. Not that we're going to be flying in the dark, but sunset or early sunrise, those would work great.
I would like you to come up with 5 other uses that are not paramotor related. Now, chop chop.
That are not paramotor related?
Yes.
You could put them on a motorbike to light them up like neon lights instead of having to buy neon lights. You could also do it on a car. You could put it on your spare tire in the back of your car and make it light up. I wouldn't make it flash because the police would probably pull you over.
All right, that's one. Technically, the motorcycle and the car are the same.
Stick them on your scooter. You could put them on the scooter so that people could see you going down the road. But why not PPG related? Hey, you know, she. Okay, I'll give her this one.
All right, wait. Do you know what this motherfucker
I'm gonna
did
do it.
last night?
I'll tell him.
No, I want to tell him.
Okay, tell him.
So I walk in the bedroom and he's like laying in bed giggling, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Look at the porosity," and was flipping the blankets and the sheet out and letting it come down over the bed like a fucking parachute. And I'm like, you can't even go to bed without thinking about fucking flying, can you? Porosity of our bed sheets.
So yeah, when I lifted the covers up on the bed, it held air really good. I was like, man, check out the porosity on this cover. This is awesome. But yeah, I think that was taking it a little far, but hey, it held air really good. I felt
surprised. Like I was in elementary school, like I should climb underneath them and sit on the edge of the fucking sheet just to see if we can keep it inflated.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so everybody, luckily Will Fly's name on YouTube is Will Fly, so he didn't really have a change besides the saying at. You married a flyer, just saying.
Yeah, well, he wasn't when I met him.
It does not go away. You're right, trash bag, about that. I don't try to put it into everything, but yeah, I do reference a lot of it. I don't get to fly as much as everybody else does. I get to fly occasionally. So for me, that's why why I don't understand how some people get tired of it. I don't, because I don't get to do it enough to get tired of it, I guess.
He did a paragliding.
I went hang gliding.
Hang gliding, like
and parasailing.
40.
Yeah, so when I turned 40, I went hang gliding. Yeah. I don't remember when I did the parasailing. I think I was even younger for that. So a friend of mine taught me into the hang gliding thing because I had no inkling or desire at that point to do it. But he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to go up here and we're going to do this. And I was like, sign me up. Let's go. And that was the end of that. And that pod that I was showing y'all before that barely used any juice. How is it? This is the 3rd week, I think. It's still got juice. It's a lot lower. Don't get me wrong.
There I go.
But I've been vaping this like almost solely by itself. So this is pretty damn. What's weird is I went to the website where I bought them. They're not there anymore. They're gone. It's like, damn. I got another one that's grape. Can't wait to try it because this flavor was pretty good. But I was telling somebody at work about them, and they were going to go buy some, and they're not on the site anymore. I was like, damn, that was fast. What, 1 week and then they're gone? So sometimes you just gotta, you see a deal, you gotta jump on it. So the thing I was talking about was Stanley, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had a good deal on Stanley. You know, Stanleys are usually expensive. This one here was like $20, but it's a 20 ounce. I'm used to a bigger Stanley. So the other Stanley I have, I think is a 30 or a 40 ounce. I don't remember. They also had another deal today. Now, the reason I got one more is I hate this. Trying to shove my straw through the ice when your drink is full. The new one has a flip up straw, so it never gets in the way and I can just drink out of it. That's probably the cup I'm going to use.
Flip up straw.
It's got a flip up straw.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
Did I move my display bin? Which display? This?
No, I think his camera's just reversed.
Yeah, the camera's reversed. I had to do it the other day. Let me see if I can fix all that. But it looks weird on my screen. Let me see if it looks right on that screen. I don't know. Yeah, see, now it's backwards for me, but...
Hey, Peanut.
Whichever way makes y'all comfortable. I mean, now, so if I show you something now, the words should be correct. Yes. But it's weird for me. Was $8.99, now it's $11. Well, Linda, everything is like that.
Price drops.
Everything keeps going up in price. Statement. I got some 3D filament because the filament I have for my 3D printer is very old, and when I try to print with it, it just cracks. So I wanted to try something new. This one's, you probably can't tell, but it's a rainbow color. It changes color as it prints. So the one they showed that they printed with it was a dragon, and it looked really cool. So I'm going to see if I'm going to keep it sealed right now so that it can't dry out. And then once I find some stuff I want to print, I'm going to print it, which that printer's like, hey man, you haven't powered me on in forever, which is true, but I will. But we got a lot to do around the house, a lot. We got so much stuff in here. We bought another liquor cabinet. We bought another liquor cabinet. No, we bought a bar so that we can move one of the bars to a different spot. Or not one of the bars. We moved what was a bar now to be... Go ahead.
I got this cubby thing, right? So it's just the fiberboard fake wood shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's got 9 cubbies in it that you slide the little cloth baskets in there, right?
Yeah, that's PLA trash bag, I think.
And we need something to go by the front door next to his chair that he can put the Oculus on, and a basket for our keys and shit like that. So I was looking for another cubby hole thing like that. I found one, but then when I went to go check out, when you add the cost of shipping to it, it was like $120. I'm not paying $120 for that. So then I started looking at like console tables. Well, all of those were too narrow. So I was like, all right. I started looking at bars. So the existing cubby thing that we were using to hold all of our booze got emptied, moved next to the front door where I wanted it, and then we bought a bar to go in that spot. I like it, but when I was looking at the dimensions, I didn't realize that the height they gave it was to the top of the shelf and not the top of the actual bar itself. So it's about a foot shorter than I would like. But everything fits, and it's got glass doors on the front, so like all of our bar glasses can go in there and not get covered in dust and cat fur. Got places for all the booze. And it's got LED lights. It looks nice. So
Oh, here's a link for the cup that I got. So y'all know. I got the 40 ounce. If you want to get the smaller one, which
CDC.
is what, 20 ounces, it's
Ow,
$18. That's a cheap Stanley cup. So if you only want 20 ounces, you can get $18 for that, and it's a blue Stanley cup. Who don't want a blue Stanley cup? It's a blue fade, or they call it azure fade. But $22.50 for a 40 ounce
I believe
with the flip up
word
top.
you were looking at was azure, not azure.
I call it azure. Azure. CDC, what's up? He's still got the same name. It's just not capitalized the same way. So
he says he can get a Stanley Cup at Goodwill for $2.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We need more cups. Like we need a hole in the.
we really don't need more cups. That's all awesome.
No, he forgets
and
how big our house is. Hello, Engel. And I told him right before the show, I'm ready to have a nervous breakdown because we've got a bunch of stuff that needs to go in the basement. I doubt very seriously that it's going to flood again anytime soon. But he bought a metal rack shelving unit to go down there. But like a lot of the camping stuff still needs to go down. I'm so tired of stepping over things and moving shit out of my way.
We got
squeezing
a
past
lot of
boxes.
stuff.
Not as much as you would think, Tony. It always had that funky kind of musty outdoorsy smell anyway. But no, it doesn't. I'm very susceptible to mold and mildew.
It does not stink.
So
I have a dehumidifier in the basement. Before I put that in there, then we were starting to get some mold on the clothes we had stored. And after I put the dehumidifier, all gone. It's good to go now.
I can smell it, but it's not like overpowering or overwhelming.
Harry, I know I throw away a lot of my stuff, but the problem is I keep accumulating more. So
exactly,
I get it. I have stuff that I haven't even tried that I own. I got a paint sprayer that I forgot that I even bought that's over there. I got that welder that I've never tried.
Angela, technically it's not a basement. They just lifted our house up off the ground, so it's on an elevated crawl space. Our water table's too low to have actual basements.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not where the water came in. We've got flood vents because that's why they raised it. Because we are in a flood zone.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect the water to get quite that high.
Yeah, nobody did, but it definitely got up there.
Yeah. But I think once we get most of the stuff off the floor, there's a part of the basement that is not finished, and I use that term very loosely. So once we get everything up off the floor onto shelving units or in plastic bins to where they can just be wiped down, you can kind of squeegee all the water over into the dirt area. That's currently where all the crap is that needs to be thrown out, though.
Which I forgot. Home Depot has a sale on those bins pretty cheap. And you can get red and black or yellow and black, but all the other ones I got are yellow and black, so I might as well get yellow and black. And they also sell one of those stands, but it's way more expensive than what I bought. So the stand that I got holds a ridiculous amount of weight, and it's metal. I mean, you can buy the plastic ones at like Sam's and stuff, but this one, where's it at? There it is. 3,000 pound capacity. It's still on sale for $59. Here, I'll give y'all the link to that just in case you want to look at it.
Katie is coming over next weekend to retrieve her Christmas tree. So
there's a link to the storage bin thing.
We need to get to that back corner and go through that stuff.
And that concludes all my Amazon. Now I did find one other thing that I want to get Munchkin, but I don't know whether to get it from Amazon or another store. Because if I get it from Amazon, she's probably going to see it, and that would suck. So I got to figure out some. But if I buy it somewhere else, it's not the same exact thing, but it may be even better. So who knows? Yeah, there's vague for you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard sharing an Amazon account because I gotta still
I
buy.
tried to sign into my old one, but it wanted to send a one of those confirmation codes to my old phone number.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with that. It's weird because we're both our emails are on the account, so I don't see why I couldn't veer off and make a separate one
Ouch.
off the same account. But I guess that keeps people from
You
stacking.
would think that Amazon would have an option to where if you bought something, you could say this is a gift and hide it from other people on the account. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't know.
Well, you can mark it as a gift, but it doesn't hide
That's only for the delivery.
Wicked Part 2. You bawled like a baby. There's a couple movies I want to see that I haven't seen yet. I haven't really used the Oculus or Meta Quest 3 that much. Just not a lot of time during the week. The only time I get to do stuff is on the weekend.
You have time during the week. You just prefer to spend it playing fucking zombies.
Sent to my
for
mistress's
6
house.
hours.
Damn, CDC.
Yeah,
I would like to live. The hell are you talking about? Oh, speaking of Stina making Christmas stuff, did we find those cupcakes yet?
No.
Uh-oh.
I put them somewhere to keep them safe, and I don't remember where that location is.
I'm really hoping that the cupcakes did not fall victim to the flood.
Okay, well, we already went through the cardboard boxes that were out.
Right.
But
those got put separate because they were special.
Will you let me talk? We already went through the boxes that were out.
Yeah.
And they weren't in there. They were not in the Christmas ornament bag that got flooded because I took everything out of that. They're not in there. So they're either with the Christmas tree inside the bag, which did not get wet, or they're in that plastic zip-up container that I did not pull everything out of it and check. Or I put them in my closet that I can't get to right now, and they never actually went in the basement. But they're not flooded. I just don't know where the hell I put them.
Well, they're not flooded in your mind right now because we don't know where they're at.
No, they're not flooded because the only cardboard boxes we have not gone through are back in that corner, which I would not have moved.
Right.
15 other boxes and bins to go hide them in the bottom in the back of the basement.
No,
they would have been out.
We still have those, and we have to. We will find them. We will find them. I mean, we're not too long from getting the tree out and everything anyway, so that's when we're going to find them. We had somebody come in our office. Why haven't y'all got Christmas decorations up yet?
No, she was asking about Thanksgiving decorations.
Oh. Okay, I was
in CDC, what's crazy is I hid them from myself last year too, and it took me forever to remember where I put them. So yeah,
she keeps hiding them from herself.
I put them away so they don't get damaged. I'm gonna put these right here so I know where they're at and they're not gonna get squished. And then I forget where right here is.
You know, okay. I made an impulse purchase at Home Depot, and I don't know why for sure that I did, but
because you're a compulsive shopper. What'd you buy?
Okay, this is the thing. They had a Bluetooth speaker there that has LED lights and lights up and has a microphone that hooks to it and everything. And they were like, "Hey, try me," and it was $29. It was a nice looking speaker, and there was a older gentleman that had 2 boxes, and he was going through the instructions and everything. And I went over there to check it. I was like, because I asked him, "Is it any good? How's it sound?" So I went over there, and then he came over and was like showing me the instruction booklet and stuff. And then he said, yeah, they had 200 of them, and they only had 2 left. 2. I was like, all right. Since they're going to sell out, obviously, then I better make sure I get one. So I got one.
You just got swindled by a speaker salesman.
No, he was buying. He was like, you know what? I'm going to get something. He bought 2. I watched him.
So he buys so much random shit from Woot, right? Well, it was $5. That's why I have a toaster still in the box. That's why I have a third crock pot.
Oh, we do have a toaster
still in the box. He just buys shit that we have no use for, no need of, and nowhere to put it. He can't help himself.
We need all the things.
No, we don't. I do not want to live and subsist on top of a bunch of Amazon boxes. Might as well not even bought a couch. We could just sit on stacked up, corded up cardboard.
No, that's got to be comfy. Anyways.
Well, that's why I am the operating account CDC, because if it was up to him, no, I'm sorry, I blew the mortgage money on Woot.
I did change my office lights. I wonder if the ones I have in there now change colors.
Don't encourage him, CDC.
I have them set to white now, but they change they got 16 million colors, and they were on sale. It was a 4-pack, really cheap. So I got those. They're Govee Home LED lights. I put one out on the front porch, which was nice because we had one out there that was purple, and that's the only color it showed was purple, but it was a really dim purple. So now I can change it whatever color I want.
Cookies, Stina. Like little chocolate chip cookies and Oreos and little snickerdoodles with glitter sugar on them.
Well, remember how I was like, man, I bought all these lights to go around the house and I can't put them up.
Yeah.
I have a ladder now. I got a ladder. That's what I went for.
Yeah, notice how when you said you need to go to Home Depot, I didn't even ask.
Well, and I'm telling you what it is. It's a ladder. 22-foot ladder.
Just a straight up ladder. Mom
not,
had one of them weird foldy ones that you could turn into like a scaffold. And
that's pretty much, well, this is a gorilla ladder. It's a 22-foot gorilla ladder, but it fits in my truck, which is nice. So, and it holds 300 pounds. So I'm under the weight limit, thank goodness.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
But it looked really cool. It's weird because when you pull up to Home Depot, they got the 18-foot one out there. A ladder that lights up. No, it does not light up.
I mean, he's got plenty of lights. He could make that happen.
I could make it happen. Does the ladder and a speaker look alike?
So, JJ still has his skeleton up outside.
Yeah.
I'll sneak over there in the middle of the night and stick a Santa hat on him. Put some garland in his hand like he's decorating.
We could do that. I like because there's lots of spots. Like even if I wanted to go on the roof, like at where my steps go up, the ladder would be off center. So this ladder, I can let one side down and put the other side up, and it would still be straight. So I could go right up to the roof. You need a ladder, but you don't want to use one. I got you, Bill. I understand that. There's like, what is it? Sean Simons. He's not afraid of heights when he flies a paramotor, but he will not climb up a ladder because he's scared of heights. And I'm like, Ladder heights, like a 6-foot ladder. You're scared of that? Wow, that's
See,
nuts.
I'm fine with ladders, but what freaks me out is like, say you're using a ladder to get up on the roof. It's getting back down from the roof onto the ladder that makes me nervous.
The only time I get weirded out by ladders is if sometimes I have to get off the roof and it's such a steep pitch that I have to get on the ladder facing frontwards towards the ground. That's scary. I mean, you could turn around and try and go the other way, but I want to be able to see where I'm stepping. I don't want to miss the step and slide really fast down the ladder. So, yeah.
Y'all stop giving him ideas. Look, ma'am, you are going to have to find something else to do with your little furry self. Go.
I would have to clean the gutters out. Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
Zooted.
Zooted.
Yeah, I thought our gutters, wow. I thought our gutters were clogged because when it rained really hard when we got that flood, I thought that our gutters were clogged because we were getting water overflowing
Yeah,
and it was
like a
pouring on the
waterfall.
porch, and I'm like, what the hell? And the gutters are fine.
No, I think it was just a lot of rain.
We don't have any trees over the top of our house, so no leaves and stuff can get in our gutters to clog them
No.
up, thank goodness.
Go babysit my chicken nuggets. Speaking of chicken nuggets,
Uh-oh.
when was the last time y'all had McDonald's chicken nuggets? Because I went today because I was having a craving for some French fries, some McDonald's fries. So I went and got some nuggets. They changed the nuggets. Not only are they smaller, they changed the breading. So as I'm snacking on my nuggets, I was Googling it. Everybody's noticed that they changed their nuggets, but McDonald's is like, no, we didn't change anything. Bullshit. I don't like them now. You've changed them. McDonald's nuggets were different than every other fast food nugget, and now they're just gross.
Ice cream break. There you go, Bill. Yeah, I have not had McDonald's nuggets in a couple years, probably. So I do not know what she speaks of. I believe what she's saying.
I don't like Burger King's. I used to work at Burger King. If I had never had a fucking chicken nugget or chicken, whatever they have at Burger King, I'm done. That was the only thing at Burger King that they didn't count. So like they had waste. So if your burgers sat up there for too long, right? And you had to take them out, you had to put them in the waste bucket, and that got counted and reported.
Oh, here's a link to the Whoa, how did that happen? Never mind.
Well, CDC, I thought I got a 10-piece.
Let me try that again.
I thought I got a 10-piece, but when I got to the window, the guy was like, "What was your order? Did you get nuggets and a Sprite?" And I was like, "No, I got nuggets and fries." Apparently, I ordered a 10-piece or a 20-piece, but I didn't eat all of them.
I got 100 pack of coffee Keurig cups for $24. And I like donut shop coffee. I don't really. I've had some Happy Belly coffee. I've never really tried that much of it.
Well,
we're gonna try at least 100 of them. So
they claim that it's chicken, but I did see something on Reddit that they could be raccoon knuckles. So, that's another thing, right? So when it asked me for my sauce, it was like, "Do you want honey mustard? Do you want tangy barbecue? Do you want honey?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah," because they haven't had honey in a long time. And then they put honey mustard in. I wanted honey. I wanted honey.
Oh, scared to try the steak nuggets at Arby's. I think we got our Arby's around here. It's just they're not as prevalent here as they are in Georgia. I'd go by Arby's all day long in Georgia.
So the reviews I've read about the steak nuggets is it just tastes like overcooked brisket.
So not only did they change what they cook them in, obviously, or the breading, they also changed the size of them, you said?
Yes, they're smaller.
Hmm.
They're about 25% smaller than they used to be. No, will you stop trying to squeeze into my lap? Go lay down.
The cat is attacking.
Well, she was trying to go after my nuggets earlier. It was all creeping up on the box.
Cheeseburgers. They forgot the meat patty. Wow. I've only had that happen one time. I was like, there's no meat on my burger.
Zooted, I recognize your name, but who are you, considering the fact that we don't know your nickname anymore? Um,
Yeah,
I'm very disappointed though, because I used to like McDonald's nuggets because they were okay.
Vegas ale.
Um,
There we go.
because they were good. Now, like, and people are like, Chick-fil-A's better. Chick-fil-A is magnitudes better, but they're different. You know, they can't be compared because they're not the same. Um,
Are DQ flamethrowers like spicy nuggets or something? Or I don't know what DQ flamethrower. I know Will knows what they are.
I will never buy chicken tenders at Dairy Queen again. That actually popped up in my memories a couple of days ago.
Oh, they're burgers. Okay.
That I got chicken tenders from Dairy Queen and I took a picture of it. Because I shit you not, these chicken tenders, they're supposed you get like 4 or 5 of them, right? Because they're chicken tenders, not chicken nuggets. Were just a tad bigger than the pack of ketchup they gave me. Like these aren't chicken tenders; these are large chicken nuggets. There's a vast difference between chicken tenders and these things.
They've done that to me at Chick-fil-A when you order a chicken sandwich and then they give you the little bitty chicken that they put
From
on
the
the
chicken minis.
breakfast. The breakfast chicken biscuits
Mm-hmm.
have little bitty pieces. That's what they gave me for a chicken sandwich. I was like, I didn't even complain. I just ate it and went on about my day. But I was like, this is bullcrap.
I do not like Raisin Canes. That is,
Your whole
what's
family
funny is
loves it. Yeah.
on TikTok you have all the British people that come here, right? No offense to y'all in the UK, right? But they come here and they want to go to Raising Cane's and they love it. I'm like, of course you would. There's fucking no seasoning.
Yeah.
I don't even think they
That
use
is the
salt
blandest
in their
chicken.
chicken.
You love Raisin Canes. I don't know what you like about it. We both went there and neither one of us liked it. It is the blandest chicken
I
I've
mean, their
ever
garlic
had.
bread is great, but the chicken, like, you didn't even put any pepper in the seasoning.
Yeah, I mean, if you want plain chicken, just, hey, we fried it and that's it, then that's Raisin
So I
Canes,
haven't
in my
tried the
opinion.
Houston hot chicken, but when we were in Nashville, we tried the Nashville hot chicken,
Yeah,
which was is all right.
that was good and spicy.
Yeah, but the sauce is just ketchup and mayo with pepper in it. All right, that's not even really all that good either. I like the Mike's Hot Honey. That stuff. Ooh, I should put that on my leftover nuggets. Um,
Yeah, we
I
have
like that
that.
stuff.
We
Even
got
though
plenty of
they
that.
have a weird recommendation, they're like, you can put it on your pizza. No, because I'm not a psychopath. Who puts honey on their pizza? That's just weird.
That would be weird.
That sounds gross.
I don't know. Um, so yeah, hopefully I know next week, I know Linda's taking it off because she's going to have Thanksgiving with family. We should still be here because it'll be Black Friday.
It's a word now because you used it. So, yeah, it's not. I don't understand why there's always a line around the building for some basic ass chicken. A Black Bear Diner? I don't think we do. I'll have to look that up.
I mean, hey,
You still can't go wrong with a spicy chicken sandwich with cheese from Wendy's. Those are always good, and a baked potato. You always got to get those two together. That's
Black
a
Bear
good
Diner.
biscuit.
We do not. We do have a county
County
grill
Grill.
that we just went to the other day, and we had brisket and I had brisket and burnt ends and mashed potatoes and gravy, and they give you corn muffins while you wait, which were really good too. And I felt full all that night and most of the day the next day. I don't know why my body would not process the food. Um, the local joints, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I love supporting local
Now,
businesses, man.
so they
That's
had they're basically a smokehouse. So they had you could pick two. So you could get the pulled chicken, burn ends, brisket, ribs, a half a chicken, pulled pork. So you got to pick two of them and you couldn't double up. That was 28. Or you could do pick three and was that 30, 32?
something like that. Yeah,
Um, and it came with two sides and they've got good size. I got the macaroni and cheese and the
that
mashed
was really
potatoes and
good too.
gravy.
She let me try macaroni
Um,
and cheese.
now the pulled chicken, it wasn't bad. It's just not what I was looking for. It had a very fruity flavor to the barbecue sauce that I did not dig at all. It was almost like a mango barbecue sauce.
I would be scared to try barbecue in New York, Harry. I know you're up there. I know what the barbecue is like down here in the South, and if it was something different, I couldn't do it. Even when I go to North Carolina, their barbecue's different. It's like what in the heck? More of a just a vinegar base. I'm
Yeah.
from
Or are you
Georgia,
you're
which
talking about the sauce or the meat? Because when you say barbecue,
the sauce
the
mainly.
sauce, yes. There's a reason it's called Carolina style. He
Yeah,
likes ketchup. He likes Kansas City.
I like more of the sweet smoky flavor
Ketchup.
than vinegar. I mean, some of it is not bad. If it tastes real vinegary to me, I don't like that. As long as it's not like that, then it's not bad.
See, the one that you tasted at County Grill wasn't bad, but it had way too much apple cider vinegar in it. I should not be able to taste the barbecue sauce and tell what type of vinegar you used. I mean,
Right? It was
I don't
strong.
know if it needed to be shook it up.
Yeah, we should have shook it.
Um, but yeah, but those burnt ends, oh my God, they were so good. Just like melted in your mouth. They were delicious.
We got
I ate
way
my
too deep into
sides
food.
and then I ate like three burnt ends and a couple spoonfuls of the chicken. And I'm like, I can't eat anymore. I'm so full. I feel like I'm going to explode.
Yeah,
I'm salivating. Yeah, I like spicy and smoky, or I like vinegar. I don't like sweet barbecue sauce. And he's hooked on that sweet baby Ray's. He wants to put that shit on everything. And I'm like,
well,
can we try
it's
a different flavor?
it's because it's so available. It's like everywhere, and we can get those big giant
Well,
chugs
yeah.
of it. So I like doing that because it don't
Yes,
taste
here in
bad to me,
Virginia,
and I
big
can,
as hell.
especially when I'm doing ribs, because I use a lot of sauce on them. I like that instead of getting a different brand. You're out before you can even finish the
See,
meal.
to me, sweet barbecue sauce does not belong on beef
Yes, we're in the
at all.
southeast, Zooted. We're in
And it
Virginia,
does not
so
belong on ribs. Sweet barbecue sauce belongs on chicken and in chicken only. But that stuff that was on my pulled chicken, that was weirdly fruity. It wasn't just sweet. Um, I
Dave's
mean,
Devil Spit.
County
Is that
Grill's
from
pretty good.
Sonny's Barbecue?
I don't, Dave's Devil Spit. I don't
Do
know.
we have any local barbecue? Oh wow spots. The county
Count,
grill was
County
pretty
Grill.
good.
Pierce's isn't bad. Um,
Pierce's is good too.
is it all Turkey Day food? No, this is just your general run of the mill. We're fat and like to eat food.
Honey baked
Um,
ham. Yeah, we had some of that in the freezer, which I'm sure
yeah.
is bad at this point. I had it vacuum sealed and frozen, but the freezer messed up when we got flooded. So all the food that's in there, which I thought we were going to dump, still needs to be dumped. It's frozen again,
Yeah,
I'm
it still
sure,
does.
but it's bad
Um,
now.
I don't mind. So I am not a purist because people say the same thing about steak. I happen to like the flavor of A1, so that's why I add it to my steak. Not that I can't eat steak, because I won't just add any sauce to my steak. I like A1.
S-
Um,
Scorp, I agree with you there. The thing is, even when I have a really good steak, I'll eat like 90% of the steak, and the last 10% I will eat with some sauce just because I need that little. It's almost like putting dessert with my steak. I just need
You're
that little
back again.
twang at the end, and I'm good.
I don't like overly sauced or overly seasoned. Like people that put a shitload of seasonings on their steak. My ex-husband used to do that, and he'd serve it to me, and it looked like he had tossed that shit out in the yard before he served it, because there was so much seasoning on it you could scrape it off. Seasoning is supposed to enhance the flavor. You're not supposed to taste steak flavored seasoning. Um, I do like the honey baked hams, um,
Hams are cured. You
but
best
they're
eat that stuff.
stupid expensive.
I haven't inspected it, but I know most of the food in that freezer is bad.
No, it was frozen and then got defrosted, and it wasn't a whole lot. It was just some leftovers from the other year. Um,
Yeah.
but now that I know that the honey baked ham store sells the bones, um, that was my main motivation for the ham last year, was to get at the bones so I could make bean and ham soup.
Your son cooks better than you, so you eat at his house. Hey, whatever you got to do, that works. We're
See,
planning on
Stina,
brisket stuffed potatoes. Good Lord, Stina.
the
That
chick at the bar that shoved my barbecue in my baked potato must have been from Texas, because she looked at me like I had three heads when I was like, "Where's my side of barbecue?" "It's in the potato." And I was like, "What the fuck's it doing in there?" "It's a side of barbecue." We don't do that here. we we don't put the meat in the potato. No.
wow. That was my first time ever seeing when I went to pick up my son many, many years ago in Texas. That was the first time I seen a Whataburger. I was like, the hell is this? So I had to
You
go
know
eat
we
there.
have one here, right?
Just we have one here.
Yes. It's run by a little Korean lady. But
Really?
yes, we have a Whataburger.
I did not know we had a Whataburger. The only one I've ever seen was in Texas.
Now it's near the corner of Mercury and Jefferson, like right by where you don't want to drive any further down towards downtown. Um, yeah, and the burgers
Wow.
are like that big around. They're big.
My chair is jacked up. I didn't realize it.
What
The
happened?
I must have leaned over to grab something and bent this
Hmm.
arm. Both arms are bent really bad. Wow.
You're not getting another one. I've heard of Taco John's, but we don't have one around here. We the only fast food taco place we have are Moe's, Chipotle, and
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. But it was Wisconsin, not here in Vegas.
But for the money I spent last time I went to Taco Bell, I could have went to Chihuahuas and gotten a burrito the size of my head, with free chips and salsa and a margarita for the same cost.
I will say, now that I know the post office is really close to my job, if I do need to ship something in the future, it won't be that hard for me to do because it's literally not even a block away from me to be able to go ship something. Before when I had to ship, I had to take a nice, and that damn post office was rarely open. They would open like 2 hours a day, and that's it. That post office sucked, but now we're at a better post office, so I can ship stuff if need be. Ooh, trash bag. What's your real name? Glad trash bag. In and Out. Yeah, I've never been to In and Out. I have been to Jack in the Box.
I've never been to a Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
What was that one place that had milkshakes and um
Cookout?
not they had smash burgers. No, it wasn't Cookout. Um
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it. But
Jeremy. Okay.
we went when we were at Steak and Shake. Yes, thank you, CDC. There's eh, the first time I went, it was different because it was a restaurant we had never been to. And then the second time is like, meh, it's just another fast food place.
I've been to Shake and Shake so many times I can't even count. Because it was right by our house. Not now, but back then,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot all about Steak and Shake. Sometimes we
Uh,
got good service, sometimes we didn't.
yeah, Fuddruckers, that was the most overpriced hamburger place ever.
I liked Fuddruckers. They had some
I
big old giant onion rings. The burgers, as long as you got a big enough one, was delicious. The buns
yeah,
were
if you want to
fresh.
spend $30, I
It
no,
wasn't
that
that
was
much.
it
Maybe
was expensive.
it wasn't that bad. New
Yeah,
Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. You miss them? Yeah, Fuddruckers, I know they had a few of them in Georgia. Then they got down to just one. And I think eventually that one even closed down. I think there's still one Fuddruckers left in the country that I know of. I could be wrong. What did he, let's see. A. Presley. That's it.
Her name's Angle.
Fuddruckers just closed down there. Wow. See, so maybe there's none now.
So where y'all planning on heading to,
Yeah.
Stina?
They're going to say, I miss Texas. We moved all the way to Oklahoma.
So we have a couple Long John Silvers, and the only Arthur Treachers that we ever had was in the mall. I think Arthur Treachers was way better than Long John Silver's. Um, I love Long John Silver's Hush Puppies. However, they do not love me. So I feel for anybody in my general vicinity after eating Long John Silver's Hush Puppies. Um, it could be the amount of Hush Puppies I eat, but yeah, they don't they don't like me. Iguana Productions 808. Well, hello, John Q. How you doing? I mean, we're talking about nostalgia. We're talking about food. If you want to talk about nostalgia, did y'all have a Chi Chi's? I heard Chi Chi's was coming back. The only good thing there was their fried ice cream. You know what? I don't. Did they have? So Bennigan's is gone, which I love Bennigan's. But did y'all ever hear of a restaurant called Daryl's? I don't know if it was a chain or if we just had one, but the inside was it was weird. So like each seating area had a different theme. So like one of your booths could be like an old-timey car. Another booth you were like in the jungle and they had like spiral staircases all over the restaurant. It was just really different. And that used to be the place that all the families would go to on their Friday night out to go eat was Daryl's. I miss that place. Food was pretty good too. Yes, the Chi Chi's fried ice cream was the only thing I remember about Chi Chi's. Everything else was meh. Moving to Arizona. Scorpions in Arizona. I like Red Robin. Red Robin is good. See, Chi Chi's closed before I
Ooh.
realized you could order Mexican food and have it like tailored to because again, I don't like onions and peppers. So it's very difficult for me to eat Mexican food, especially at a chain restaurant like that.
Oh, Chihuahuas is good. I like
Hmm.
Chihuahuas. Maker's Mark definitely has a more of a smoky taste
You
to it.
opened the Maker's Mark? Why?
It was
why
already
not
open because I couldn't find the bottle that you was talking about we had.
The Maker's Mark was not open. I just took it out of the box last night.
Then there must be another one because that one was open. You know how they seal it with wax?
Mm-hmm.
It was already open and it was down. So I got it, one that was empty, kind of.
Empty. Well, okay, maybe
Not
if you had a
empty.
bottle
It was lower. It was not quite halfway, but it was down some for sure.
Okay, then that must not be the same one because I took the brand new one out of the box last night.
I did
and
not.
Stuck it out
I did not use a brand new one.
I'm drinking Wild Turkey. You're drinking Maker's Mark.
Yeah, because there was no more Wild Turkey in that bottle, so I didn't see I didn't know where you put the new one. I wasn't going to search through everything. That was close and already opened.
Cousins. I don't
Cousins.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, bye, Bill. Bill's like, I'm out of here. I gotta go make some food now since y'all keep talking about food.
Beef tallow. Yeah, I think you can buy that stuff at the grocery store now.
Iguana.
See, the problem I have, just junk you. The problem I have with
I can tell by the picture.
I don't like thin crust. I don't want to eat a cracker. I want pizza crust.
I like thick crust. And I cannot lie. So
yeah, I don't care for thin crust. It's too cracker like.
Hey, for me, it's all the more filling with a thick crust. When it's thin, it's just like paperish. I'm not.
Yeah, all the rest are the gas stations we have that have restaurants, quote unquote, inside. I don't like going in there because I can always smell the fryer grease in my hair and on my clothes afterwards.
Wow.
I don't like it.
I mean, hey, if they give me thin crust and that makes them put more cheese and pepperoni or something on there, then yeah, I'm all about that. But
well,
usually,
Chicago deep dish pizza isn't even from Chicago; it's from Texas. But yes, I agree, it's pizza flavored casserole. And I'm not a huge fan of sauce. It makes me gag if I bite into a piece of pizza and the sauce squirts. I can't do that. So Chicago deep dish pizza is not for me.
Pizza casserole, like a calzone, or
have you never had a deep dish pizza, a true deep dish pizza?
I wouldn't say.
It's usually about this thick, and they put the sauce on the top. So you have your cheese and your toppings, and then they dump the sauce on top, and then bake it again, and it's like a pizza casserole.
Oh, so Little Caesars. Gotcha.
No.
That's deep dish.
Double that. That's not. Little Caesars is not deep dish pizza. I don't care what they call it.
I don't know if it's as thick as what you're saying, but they're pretty dish. They're pretty thick, I should say.
Well, most places I can order can you give me your cheese sticks? Just don't cut them up. And that's literally just a pizza with no sauce.
Not even close. I believe you.
I like the white pizzas that you get that's got the garlic butter as the sauce. And, it's got the Parmesan cheese. I like the white pizza. That's good. We call them Little Sleezers here, John Q.
Little Sleezers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's lots of good food places. It's hard to find good wing spot, which luckily for us, there's one like in our neighborhood. You literally don't even get out onto the main road and you hit a good wing spot, which is nice.
He took the scooter up there to get wings.
Yeah. I drove the scooter up there to buy wings one day because I was like, hell, it's right here. So I just drove over there. Was like, hey, what's up? Make some wings. And straight from ordering, 10 minutes tops, and they're done. And they're really good. So I can't complain with that place.
Now we used to have a little Italian restaurant that made a good deep dish pizza. And you could say could you go easy on the sauce on half of it? And it was really good, but it you could not eat. Um,
These are we usually get the boneless wings, Tony, and
yeah.
they are huge. They're like McDonald's wish they could make nuggets that big.
You could get a 6-piece boneless wings from this place, and I swear to God, you're getting at least 2 pounds of chicken. I don't know what kind of chicken they're getting this meat off of, but they're like pterodactyl wings. They're huge.
They are big
Huge.
for
Yeah.
boneless. They're very big nuggets that they give you. I can't even.
Your mom bought a kit, John Q. We didn't even get that. We were like, here's some tortillas or bread with some mozzarella cheese, some ketchup.
um,
Do y'all like poor man's nachos? Just a plate full of tortilla chips with some shredded cheese melted in the microwave. Those hit the spot every now and then. Nice and salty and chewy with the microwave cheese.
just trying to see if so before too long we get to go axe throwing, which ought to be fun. December 10th, we go axe throwing.
I mean, I don't really have the munchies because I'm still full from my McDonald's.
I thought I had pictures of the nuggets on my phone. Apparently not.
Well, some people look down on ghetto nachos, but I don't know. All of our names are all fucked up. I kind of like that one though. Iguana Productions. Scott says he's starving. Ain't nothing wrong with. Look, we used to have super white people taco night because my dad couldn't have red meat, so we had to have turkey tacos.
Making folks hungry with all the food talk. That's what it is.
I do remember when the cheeseburgers were 39 cents. My grandmother says that was one of her first memories of me being little was that I made her go in and exchange my cheeseburger because I said no onions.
That's weird. I got a picture of that's like wow,
Well, I mean,
you can't see it.
He almost did trash bag, so that's why he had to go no red meat.
That's one nugget.
You can't see it; it's blown out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and use the other camera. I got to get the other camera fired up though. It's so weird that this other camera looks better on that.
It wasn't as bad as you think it would be. The turkey tacos because it gave. I don't know. The seasoning was different on it, but they weren't horrible. It's not like I had a choice anyway, but no, my dad had to have was that his double bypass? I can't remember which heart attack that was when they made him stop eating red meat.
That's so weird. There's no way to change the settings on the camera.
I think they confused our order, Scott.
I can change the exposure. That might bring it down.
I mean, my grandmother, when she used to clean houses for some of the ladies from her church. So when we'd go spend the summer with her in New York, she'd make us go with her, and that was our treat. Was she would take us to McDonald's, but we didn't. That was prior to play places and playgrounds, and so you got your cheeseburger and a cup of water. We didn't get milkshakes or anything like that, but
sound settings, camera. It's only like keep this. It will save the settings and then show up. That's not going to help me anything.
Now, our real treat is Mom would take us to Marandino's, a good pizza place, and you knew it was a good pizza place because it had the red plastic cups with the crushed ice.
Control, comma.
It's the best. Scott says just email the picture to yourself and open it on your computer.
That is so weird. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the easiest way. Usually I can there's settings on here. I've done it before, but it's not letting me do it this time. And it's not the best picture of the wings, that's for damn sure. Let me see if I can I'll email it to myself. Why not?
TDC, I see your comment now. In the 90s. See, again, I didn't eat Taco Bell when I was younger because a friend of mine that always ordered it always got a bean burrito and it had onions in it. So I didn't know that you could order that with no onions. Like I didn't know they had things without onions on it. So I would not eat Taco Bell. Because onions are the devil. Gross.
The devil. Let me see if I can add this. Well, first let me make sure it works. It says it's a movie. I don't know why it made it a movie, a move file. I guess because when you do live
Because
pictures.
you did one of those live photos, yeah.
Oh my lord. Which monitor did it put it on?
Well, it was just me and my sister, but we didn't go out to eat that often. Not anymore, John Q. Well, I know I'm weird, but I mean, that was not one of the restaurants my mom would go to if we were getting fast food because we usually didn't. So my only exposure to Taco Bell was watching what other people eat, and it had onions on them. Ew, that's nasty. No, a blooming onion. You just no. The best onion, you just
You
throw
don't
in the
like
trash.
onions though, you
No,
know.
they're gross. Disgusting.
I,
Oh, I love Denny's. Denny's is the best. But, you don't go to Denny's after the bar. You got to go to Waffle House. Waffle House, or we had one called Open House Diner, which was like a step above Waffle House. I do like garlic. I love garlic. See, I always got the lumberjack slam. That's where you get a little bit of all the things. Our Denny's isn't bad.
okay, there it is. I will try and let me see if I can add it to OBS.
I don't know. I've never been to a Denny's that was lively. I've never been to a Waffle House that was lively either. Maybe people are just more well behaved around here, but Open House Diner wasn't very lively because everybody was usually very shit faced and just hungry. But
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it may be, but garlic's got a funky ass sister then because onions are the devil. You hate waffles. The concept of a waffle is nice. Um, but they rip up the roof of my mouth, and I don't know. Pancakes are better. You know it's really good when you've made breakfast and everybody's eaten, and then you realize you got a couple leftover cold pancakes, and you slap a couple pieces of bacon on that bitch and roll them up and eat them cold. That's actually pretty damn good. Blech. Why would you ruin a waffle like that, Tony? That's disgusting. We have a Denny's right down the road. I like Belgian waffles are good, but that's not breakfast. That's dessert.
I don't even think it's gonna work. Whoa.
You spelled Lucille's right. Yes, Moons Over My Hammy was another one of the things that I got. That was a giant chicken nugget in my face for A split second.
That
Scuba's giving us all subliminal chicken nugget messages now.
it's showing it sideways. Anyways,
It's not
there's
sideways here.
there's one of the nuggets. I mean, that's terrible, but yeah. That is sideways. The
Is that
plate
the
sideways.
mango one?
I don't know. That's the hot parmesan. You can see the cheese on there.
Oh, okay.
They're big nuggets. I'll just put it that way. That is porno level nuggets. They are big. I mean, just saying, they're big nuggets.
Yeah, I mean his presentation wasn't all that great. You know,
I'll
it would
have
have
to
been
take
better
a
if
fresh picture. That was, I don't even know what I was showing her right there. I don't have it like when it was. Oh wait,
I like the Belgian waffle with the whipped cream and the chocolate chips and chocolate syrup.
well there's one. All right, let me try
I
sending
like
this one.
pancakes better.
Please tell me it's not going to send it as a movie. Oops.
Damn, King Cobra, that sounds like a lot on one sandwich. He said he used to get a monster burger that had 2 patties, 1 sausage, 2 rashers of bacon, an egg, mushrooms, and pineapple with onions. No, Neil.
All right, let's see
That's
now.
a very busy burger.
Oh, this one's actually a picture. All right. This will work because it's a picture. Hopefully it doesn't blow it up to giant proportions. Add image. Let's see, it is right there.
John Q, you'll be happy to know that Wally's tank has
Oh my
shipped.
gosh. Let me shrink this down some.
Yeah, that's ranch fries. The fries are really good. They're usually very crispy.
There you go.
Yep.
That one may be the mango habanero. You know why I took that picture? I was like, y'all didn't put enough sauce on there. So that's the nuggets. That's a 10-piece, I think. But they're actually really good nuggets. I'm impressed with them.
I'm not sure what was up with the random carrots, but I said you would be happy to know that Wally's tank has been shipped, and he has the tracking information.
Oh, who you telling that, John?
I always disappear when he talks because he's loud and talks over me.
Your audio is low? I got her turned all the way up.
No, that's just how loud you are.
I mean, I backed up from the mic, so it could be me being low now.
Dutch apple pancakes. That sounds delicious, Angela. I did. Actually, I made him do it.
Yeah, she made me go send it. Don't think that I mean, she did do the effort. She brought it to work with us and then goes, "Hey, go ship this."
Yes.
So that's the way that went down. You help soak up the alcohol. We used to stay there.
See, that just seems unnatural to me. All that food and then tea. We don't do tea here.
You know,
unless it's iced with sugar.
I remember when I was younger. Somebody brought
back in my day.
I mean, I wasn't real young because Fireball was a thing. So they were all like, "Hey, let's get a bunch of Fireball." And I drank a bunch of it, which made me sick to my stomach. You know what cured it? I ate popcorn. I ate a bunch of popcorn and it soaked it all up and then I felt fine. So if you get messed up from Fireball, eat a bunch of popcorn. You'll be, and I can't even eat popcorn now.
flavoring. How much Fireball would you have to drink to get fucked up on flavoring?
I'm pretty sure if I did it, I drank a lot. I don't know. I probably hadn't even had Fireball since then. Maybe a shot of it, but that's it.
Hearty sweet tea is actually better, trash bag. But yes, plastic cup full of diabetes.
You know,
So
I
I
heard you
used to go to
mention
Hardee's and get a large tea and just get sweet and low and make my own sweet
you
tea.
mentioned sweet tea to your sister, and you was talking about going and buying some, which is fine, but we can make sweet tea. That'll be better than you can buy at the damn store.
Yeah, except for the fact that I'm not trying to bring the container of beverage when they sell it at the store. She was
Yeah.
mainly talking about beverages for the kids too.
Oh, well, hell, they can have them little trash barrel juice drinks.
Jaeger to me tastes like a liquid Ricola cough drop. Goldschlager. We have a bottle of that.
Rumple Stupid was mine.
Yes, Rumplemans.
Jaeger is a Dr. Pepper of liquor. Those two would not go together at all.
No, are you saying that there is no comparative beverage? Like Dr. Pepper is a soda by itself. There is no other soda out there that mimics Dr. Pepper. Like there's no mellow yellow Mountain Dew version of Dr. Pepper. There is no other comparison for Jaeger.
Oh, because Dr. Pepper has 24 ingredients. So you're saying Jaeger's the same way?
I don't know. I can't drink unsweet tea. That's nasty.
There's no mellow Dr. Pepper or Jaeger. Gotcha. Oh, see, Stina tried to do one. You know what? I'll put Moid Heist. What the heck am I doing?
Oh, what did I do? I don't unmute. Permafrost. See, that doesn't sound like that would be good. I don't like I could never drink Rumplemans because I don't like mint flavored beverages. Just like I don't like grasshoppers. What are those shamrock shakes? Don't want those either. That reminds me of drinking toothpaste. So the same way you guys UK people feel about root beer because of the wintergreen in it, because that's what your medicines are flavored with. I don't want to drink anything mint because it just reminds me too much of toothpaste.
Oh no. Not the scuba cough. Man.
Yeah, lots of people drink Mountain Dew and bourbon, and that's gross.
I hope to never get that again. Some lady came in the office talking about her breaking her nose. I was like, yeah, I did the same thing, but I was blacked out when I broke my nose. So
Yes, I know. We all heard you when we were in the estate planning. Because
Oh,
you're
you-
loud. Yes. Ugh.
well,
Yeah, I never tried aftershock or any of that stuff because, yeah, no, can't do peppermint or peach schnapps. Butterscotch schnapps now, on the other hand, is fucking delicious.
Yeah, I do
I
like
can drink that
butterscotch.
all day. We've got a bottle in there, you know that, right?
Yeah. I like that. That's good. It's bad because you can drink a bunch of that stuff. It just tastes
He
like a
does
sweet
sabotage
drink.
the heist.
Yeah.
Yes, I like the butterscotch. It's tasty, tasty.
I don't know why.
Ooh, I bet that would be good in coffee with that whipped cream stuff. Did you ever bring that back home?
No, it's at the office. It's for when I need a swig at
He'll
work.
take it. Don't.
I do need to bring it back home. It's just been sitting in there. I was like, yeah, you're ever going to use it? I don't know.
A breath freshener, pitchers of beer, and shots of. See, I can't
Ooh.
do peppermint schnapps.
Scott, I agree on
Can't.
Southern Comfort. That is like cough syrup. Southern Comfort and cough syrup taste exactly the same to me.
I mean, Southern Comfort is great if you're already drunk.
I no, it tastes like cough syrup. It's like, ugh. I've had
Ouzo.
Ozo, whatever it's
I
called.
have also had plenty of Ouzo. I can't. I don't like it, but I was not given a choice. I was
Me
forced
either.
by an elderly Greek man to take shots of Ouzo.
Ah, that's why. I was like, because we had a Greek friend, and she was always like, "Hey, y'all gotta have some of this Ozo or
Yeah.
Uzu or whatever the hell it's
Ouzo.
called." She would make us take shots of that stuff.
No, they did not take the second cake. It's actually on our stove in there. I brought it home.
Let's have one beer, 5 pitchers, and 8 shots later. Dadgum. That's a lot, John.
Well, I mean, it never failed. Every time I would go over to my friend Gloria's and her father-in-law was there, he'd find me. Even for her housewarming party, I met her. I went into the backyard, big backyard, all the way at the back. He had no idea I was there. And next thing I know, he pops up literally out of nowhere with a shot glass already in his hand. Here you go. I'm like, where the hell did you come from? He just popped up out of the bushes with a bottle of Ouzo and a shot glass.
For the people that fly, if y'all have not seen Tucker Gott's latest video, you got to watch that. That is the craziest turtle I've ever seen. The guy turtled on his trike, and you can watch it pull his wing into the prop.
After he spun around for a minute.
Yeah, he had a 360 camera, so he's spinning around while the camera's looking down at him. It's funny, but hey, at least he didn't get hurt. But that was a crazy. And then the other video, later on in the video, they show a guy's wing explode. I've never seen that before. Either he had a really old wing and didn't get it inspected, which it still blows my mind. He was able to land that thing with half a wing. I mean, it wasn't like the smoothest landing, but it was pretty darn good for half a wing.
We don't want to talk about malt liquor. Now, I do like tequila rose, but I can't drink a lot. I can't drink a lot of anything that's creamy or it'll make me sick. I can't do the malt liquor. Like this is many years ago. I was at the store and they had Mad Dog, even though that's not what it is, but they had Mad Dog. So just for shits and giggles, I was like, let's buy a bottle and see if it's as horrible as I remember it being. It's worse. Don't do that. It's not good.
I did have a phase when I was young of drinking Old English 800. I didn't realize what kept giving me a headache. It was that. It's malt liquor. Old English 800. Let's go get a 40. Let's get a 40. Let's get a 40. We would just always go get a 40 ounce and drink it.
Yeah. And Boone's Farm. Shit, now with my tolerance, I'd have to drink like 7 bottles just to feel anything. No, you didn't have much choice. When you're a teenager getting free booze, that's how a lot of us ended up drinking Canadian Mist and peach schnapps in the wood. I don't believe you, Scott. I dare you to go buy some now and try it and tell me if you still agree.
Now that we bring up underage drinking and stuff, back when I was just about to turn 20, I wasn't quite 21. I was like 20 or something. Scared to go in the liquor store. We stopped some guy going in the liquor store and offered him some money to go in there and buy us 1 bottle of whatever liquor it was. This was in Tennessee, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes in there, and next thing you know, he comes out, jumps in his car, and takes off. Just zooms out of there. So I chased him in my car, and then he disappeared in some back roads, which is easy to do in Tennessee. And then I came back, I don't know which way I went, and ended up meeting him at a really busy intersection. I literally pulled my car into the middle of the intersection and blocked his car so he couldn't back up or go forward. And oh no, he didn't even buy the liquor. He just pocketed the money. And I was like, give me my money. And he actually did. Then they chased us after I got the money and left. I was like, why would you chase me after the fact? Right. But learned my lesson from that. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know why the guy thought he could just steal my money and take off, but I caught up to him and got my money back.
It's always been 21 here, Angela. Oh yeah, he's looking at me.
Nowadays you get shot. Yeah, you're right, Linda.
Yeah, we always had friends. Do y'all remember when they had the Sun Country wine coolers and the 3-liter bottles? My sister used to come home and smuggle one in, and our bedrooms was right across the hall from each other. So once the parents went to bed, we'd sit in our respective doorways and just pass that 3-liter bottle back and forth.
Mickey malt liquor. I've never heard of
Mickey's Big Mouth.
I've never heard of that one.
I'm sure.
Just the Old English 800. That was readily available at any convenience store that I would go in. They'd have Old E800. But wine coolers. There you go, Linda. Get your wine cooler on.
Yeah, they had the Sun Country wine coolers.
Back in the day. Yeah. Did a lot of stuff back in the day that I can't do now. There's no way. And it's funny how some stuff that you did when you were younger, you think you can do now. The one thing that really surprised me was, you know, her granddaughters come over and they're like, hey, we're going to do a cartwheel. And then Steve, can you do a cartwheel? Sure, I can. I did not know that my arm said, no, you can't. Right when I went to do the cartwheel, my arms just gave out. I basically just plowed the ground and rolled over. That was my cartwheel. I was like, okay, so my arms are weak. I get it now. What did you post a picture of?
Mickey's Big Mouth.
Oh, wow. I do remember those. Never drank any, but I remember them.
We don't, in Virginia, we don't have named liquor stores there or package stores. We have the ABC, Alcoholic Beverage Control. They're all state run. Bartles and James wine coolers.
We were desperate if we stole from her.
I didn't smoke weed until I was, I think, 16. I was a drinker. And then started smoking weed instead and stopped drinking, and now I've flipped back the other way.
Is it possible those came in cans?
The Mickey's Big Mouth? I don't think so. I think they've always been in that weird bottle. I think people just bought them for the bottle. I'm looking to see if they have
Stina, it's surprised me a lot to know that. I mean, because a cartwheel doesn't seem that hard, but if your arms
they do have them in cans,
are not what they used to be, then you'll just, as soon as your arms hit the ground, they're going to give out and you're going to face plant.
Yeah, you kind of got to warn your wrists.
I think
about what you're about to do.
My body was like, hey, you didn't plan this out, dude. You can't. You can't just go and do a cartwheel. What's wrong with you?
Look, Tony, I'm Irish, German, and Scottish. Yeah.
Rolling Rock.
I was bred to drink alcohol.
We had a vape store in Georgia called Rolling Rock Vapor. So I don't know if they're associated in any kind of way, but yeah, it was Rolling Rock Vapor.
Yeah, here's the cans.
The vape
there's
journey.
The cans, yeah. Yeah, I didn't try shrooms until I was an adult, but I did experiment with LSD throughout my teenage years.
Yeah, it's hard to get good moonshine. I mean, maybe the guy at your job makes really good moonshine. But the stuff you buy in the store that's so-called
That's not
moonshine
moonshine.
is not moonshine, right?
No. I
Um,
want to get some of that peach moonshine from that dude from West Virginia because that shit was delicious. Had me mopping people's floors for fun. It was good. It was really, really good. It was so sweet and yeah, that was bad.
beer and weed at 12. Damn, Scott, you started early.
After trying shrooms, I'm like, I wish somebody would have introduced them to me before because LSD with the whole jaw tension and the fact that it lasts entirely too fucking long. Yeah, no, I wish somebody had introduced shrooms to me way sooner than that. Hell, I started smoking cigarettes in elementary school.
You know, Stina, I'm the I'm not gonna say I'm the same way. I like to drink during the show because it makes it easier for me to talk the entire 2 hours. Um, I don't have to, but there's nothing that makes me go, "Oh, I need a drink." Thank goodness I don't have that
Yeah.
gene apparently, because I
Yeah,
know there's some
never,
people
Tony.
that
That's one thing I have not touched.
drink and drink and drink. You know, every day it's something they got to have. I do
Well,
not.
shit, when I'm at work, I'm like, damn, I need a drink. And then I get home and I get something to eat and change clothes. And I'm like, well, I got to finish the beverage that I have. And then it's 10 o'clock. And I'm like, well, it's too late for a drink now. So,
Yeah, it's like, I don't really need. Yeah, I have no desire for that. So they gave you your first cigarette? Your principal? What? At a Catholic high school, the principal gave you a cigarette. Well, I can't say anything because the first time it probably wasn't the first time I smoked, but what got me hooked on smoking was the girlfriend I had at the time. She was like, "Oh, try this cigarette," and then she kept giving me another cigarette and another. Then once I was asking for them, she was like, "Oh no, you got to buy your own."
yeah,
That's some bull
you're
crap
getting
right
a little
there.
too grubby.
Now back then, cigarettes were cheap, thank goodness. But yeah,
Well, we didn't really buy them because we realized that the local convenience store kept the cartons on the floor, so you could drop your change while you were checking out and just reach down and grab a pack and stick it in your sock, and then stand up and pay for your shit and walk out and go about your day.
they kept
But those
cartons
were
right
also the
there. Wow.
times where you could get your mom to write a note so you could buy a pack of cigarettes.
8 years old. Wow, Stina.
Yeah, like I said, I
I
started
would
smoking in
get my
elementary
mom's,
school.
but my mom smoked menthol when she did smoke. I never enjoyed that. I mean,
My dad smoked the black and white packages that he'd get from the commissary. We stole those too.
wow. No, my mom smoked Salem Light 100s. That was her thing. So, or any kind of Salem, I think is what she smoked. But, ugh, I didn't
You
like
talking?
menthol for sure.
Well, I'm 49 Vegas ale, so I don't know how old you are, but
Not sure your guy's age. Well, I know he's younger than us, but not by a lot. he's
no, but
obviously aged as much as we have since we met him.
his name is intriguing though. I want to know what a zooted pair is though.
3 rounds of the sun. So you're 30. You must have been pretty young when you did the show back in the day then.
Do I remember clove cigarettes?
Yes.
Yes. I never
That's
tried
good,
them,
Linda. Both my
but
parents were
yeah.
smokers, so I was
So
around it all the time.
whenever my dad would have his army buddies over to the house, he would have me and my sister bartend for him. So it was always, can you go pour us a beer? Absolutely. And, because we were so young, we could never get all the beer in the glass. So there was always some left in the can. And you couldn't let that go to waste, right? Um, and then I found out as an adult that, well, as an older teenager, that when I was like 9, and it was my job to do the dishes, and I would turn, he had the little clock radio on the kitchen counter. I'd turn the radio on and make myself a glass of milk and put that Kahlua flavoring stuff in there while I did the dishes. I didn't realize I was making myself a mixed drink every night after dinner. I thought Kahlua was coffee flavoring. I didn't realize it had alcohol in it until my mother realized the bottle was empty. And I said, "Yeah, you got to buy more of that. It's good."
You know, when I was young, I don't know what made my mom decide to buy one of those. I forget what they call them, Arrow Bird or Whirly Bird. It's a toy that any little boy would love. It's
Mm-hmm.
just this was a helicopter, and now if you try to buy one, they're crazy expensive. But just a helicopter's got 2 levers, and you put a bunch of D batteries in it, and the helicopter takes off and flies in a circle. Arrowbird, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And she knew I would get one of those every Christmas because I'd break the previous one every time. But those were cool toys back then. And
What does that
now,
got to do with alcohol?
nothing really. I was just trying to remember stuff. You have one of those, Tony? Yeah,
Stay
love
on
that thing,
point.
man. And because they really flew, it wasn't you would think, oh, somebody seeing it would think the stick's making it fly. No, the prop was spinning really fast on that thing and it would take off.
Who
It was cool.
who spiked your beverage with MDMA? Isn't that Molly? Were you petting people, King Cobra?
Yeah, they rebooted it,
Rubbing
but
on people?
I don't think the new ones are good as the old ones used to be, trash bag. I mean, I like the original one back in the day.
Nothing as good as the old ones used to be.
Well, they made newer ones that
Oh,
had a
hello,
ring
Walter.
around it to keep people's
Ecstasy.
hands from getting cut. The one I had didn't have any protection around it. It was a straight 2-blade prop. And if you put your hand in
So
that prop, it would cut you.
I've never tried ecstasy or Molly. Don't they have the same side effects? Don't they make you real touchy feely and I love you, man. Let me pet you type behavior? I would not be cool if somebody drugged me without my knowledge.
Whirly bird, arrow bird, whirly bird. I mean, I want to call it whirly bird, but that wasn't the brand name of it. I think it was an arrow bird. And I bet you they have them on eBay. But even if you did find one on there,
You've
I
done
guarantee
ecstasy?
it's really expensive.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've never done Molly. I stuck to, like hash
Yeah,
and
Arrowbird is
weed.
not it, or they're all gone. I'll try Whirlybird and see what happens.
Well, I think I think you did it wrong, Will. I don't think you're supposed to inhale it. I maybe, I don't know. I thought ecstasy was a pill. I could be completely wrong. I
Nope,
have no idea.
that didn't do it either. I don't know what it was called.
I mean, I have plenty of them, but um I mean, I suppose it could be. I don't know.
But
Same, Tony.
don't look up vintage Arrowbird because you're gonna come up with a bunch of clothes. What the heck? Yeah, these are parts for a. They show parts for like a RC plane because there's a RC plane called an Arrowbird. I don't know what it was called. I can't remember. It's been so many years now. I did look one up
So,
a few years ago, and now I can't remember what it was called.
didn't you think that the mushrooms tasted weird because they don't taste?
They taste like crap. They're,
Well, that's because that's where they're grown.
I mean, I
They
get
don't
that, but
taste good.
no, they don't have a pleasant taste to them. It's like you're eating dirt or a really bland vegetable of some sort. I don't
Yeah,
know.
mushroom.
Yeah.
um, I have a couple times. The best way for me was to always just crush them up in a handful of cheddar cheese popcorn. That way you didn't taste it, but he couldn't have popcorn, so um, yeah, I don't. Yeah, mushrooms don't taste good. I like them though. But you also can build up a tolerance. Like you can't do them like 2 days in a row because it won't work the second night. You have a point there, Tony. Yeah. See, I don't know that because the shrooms always make me want to throw up for about a good 10 minutes. You get that where you kind of have to fight that urge to hurl. Um, I don't know if I was already drunk if I would be able to not puke.
Ah, it was called Vertibird. Vertibird.
I I don't understand that concept, dude. Um, that to me it's like a waste of
Damn.
shrooms.
You know how much the Vertibird is now?
You know, vertibirds are the thing in Oh, I was present in all the moments, Will Fly. It's just for me, shrooms was a very internal thing. So I was having a great fucking time in my own head. Nobody else, it's kind of like if you had to be there, except everybody was there, but they weren't in my head with me. But I was having a ball. I
Uh,
thought it was great. My face hurt the next day from smiling.
a pre-owned one is $295 with $42.30 shipping. I did find another one for $125, but it's probably broken with a $25 delivery fee. So yeah, Vertibird, Vertibird is what they were called. And now if you look them up, because they're vintage toys, are crazy expensive. It figures, man. Why can't they just keep good old toys? Yeah, exactly, Tony. You know what I had when I was little that I wish I kept, but I threw it away? The old crank up Evil Knievel.
A
Those things
Mushrooms
are worth a
Anonymous meeting.
fortune now.
See, the LSD, I can't imagine being out in public. I just, I, it wasn't a pleasant experience. I mean, it was pleasant, but relatively speaking, it was not very enjoyable. Again,
Well,
because it lasted too long.
that's got everything on there, Scott. They don't sell it, do they? They just tell you about
I
it.
still have my original Care Bears somewhere. I think they're in a
You
plastic
do?
bag in the basement. I do.
Yeah, see, that's the original Vertibird with the prop that would cut your damn hand off. Well, it wouldn't cut your hand off, but it would cut you pretty deep. The link he gave. That's the right
Well,
one,
hey,
though.
Roger. Do we have a container store near you? I don't think so. If we do, it's probably in Virginia Beach.
I never really had a G.I. Joe. But
Yeah, I
the
don't
Evil
have any of my
Knievel thing I
Barbies.
had, the
Barbies are
the
gone.
Vertibird I had, those are the main things I would ask for Christmas. Once I got the first one, I was hooked, man. That was like my favorite toy waking up Christmas. I was like, oh, this, I played with that thing and I was like, I hope y'all got more batteries because I played until, and then I would fly it in front of the TV screen and it would make the prop look weird because it was, the frame rate. It looked pretty cool.
I remember wanting a Cabbage Patch Kid for my birthday, and my mother presented me with a handmade Cabbage Patch Kid that was
Ah,
like 3 times the size of a normal Cabbage Patch
what
Kid.
year are we talking about, Scuba? I would say the late 70s zooted. I'm guessing that's when I would be a kid. So 77, 78, maybe in that range. I don't know when that toy when did it first come out? Because my mom got it. Back then they were like Oh, well, it says, yeah, if you were a kid growing up in the 70s, you most likely remember this toy. Yeah, that's it. So it was in the 70s.
Neil says they're doing an Evil Knievel movie.
They're doing an Evil
Fast,
Knievel
fancy
movie.
rolling
Wow.
cart. So he made you like a boxcar type
Before
thing.
your time. They still made them in the 80s, though, Zooted. It just wasn't the original. They started putting that safety ring around the prop so you wouldn't get hurt. And they didn't fly the same. I didn't like the ones with the safety ring. I had also a Star Trek version of that. It
That
wasn't.
seems to be a thing back then,
It's
John Q.
cool.
There's a lot of creepers marrying teenagers. Elvis was another one of them. Um, yeah, Angela, I feel I don't remember how I reacted. I just know I wasn't happy about it, and I remember kind of a what the fuck is this?
Thank you,
But
King Cobra.
yeah,
So it came out in
not the same thing.
71, which means my mom and dad were on the ball because they bought that toy like right when it came out. And I was so thankful to get it. I remember going to like
Well,
Lionel
thank King
Play
Cobra.
World, which that used to be a thing back in the day. Lionel, do y'all have Lionel Play
Well,
Worlds ever?
have what?
Lionel Play World.
I don't think so.
What? That was a
Isn't
big
that the
toy store.
trains?
Yeah, well, Lionel does make trains, but Lionel Play World was just a giant toy store before Amazon and all that crap.
Maybe my parents would never take me to that. Taking me to Toys R Us was like a treat.
You had Lionel Play World, you had Otasco was another big store back then. But Lionel Play World, and I would go in there, and those helicopters were like $24. Like I said, now they're over $300 and something because they're vintage
Well, I mean,
toys.
who hasn't disemboweled a Stretch Armstrong to see what the fuck it was made out of?
See, Will remembers Lionel Play World. Yep, they were before. I think most of the Toys R Us bought out the Lionel Play Worlds and took over, just like before Target or Target was Richway. Do y'all remember Richway? Because that's the store I used to go to, was Richway. And then they turned into freaking Targets.
He hasn't been messing with any of that stuff, Zooted. He's too busy playing fucking zombies on Xbox.
What?
We never got a big wheel, but we had friends that had big wheels, so we just rode theirs.
Oh, I had big wheel. I had the green. The green machine was better than the big wheel, though. Green machine was the bomb. Stretch Armstrong, yeah, that. Big part of your childhood Christmases. Nice.
Yeah, we had a KB Toys in the mall.
You need a pic of the green machine?
All right, I'll get you one.
The green machine is basically, it's a big wheel, but it has two levers, right? So if you want to turn left, you'd pull the left lever towards you and the right lever front, and it would turn the back wheels this way. So, and you could spin out with them. So you get going real fast and then just pull the lever real quick and you'd slide sideways. Awesome big wheel toy. The brake was a stupid lever on one of the back tires.
This is a green machine.
There you go. So let me see if she's got I'm not trying to remove you as a moderator, damn it. That's a green machine, but that's some kind of newer version
one of the
it.
newer ones.
Mine
when I was a kid,
nice handles.
my mom and my grandmother used to torture me by making me go to fabric stores. So I spent more time than anyone should in piece goods, right? And they always had the feather boas. And I always wanted one so bad. Never got one. You don't need that. It's a waste of money. Never got one. So, as an adult with adult money, I was in the store and I saw a display of feather boas, and I went and bought like 4 of them because, fuck you, Mom. I'm buying my feather boas.
That's a green machine. How do I get that picture? Let me try and get this. I got it. All right. Because the one you showed was kind of like a janky version of it. Let's see if I can find it in my. There it is. That's what the Green Machine looked like, the original Green Machine. See how those handles are just knobs? The one you showed had like real handles. And my tires were like this. They had the silver squares in there just like that.
Will, that is a
That's a
feather
Green
boa.
Machine.
It's just a fancy girly thing you put around your neck. And I bought 4 of them.
Those are so
just
fun to
because.
ride and slide around on. They were awesome. We
And
had
then I
good
got in the
toys.
car and immediately called my mother and told her what I just bought, and she went,
We
"What
had
did you need
dangerous
those
toys, but we had toys like lawn jarts. You know, you can't get those now. Well, you can if you get them now, they're plastic or something. We had ones with metal, solid. If you got hit by one of those, you were in
Angela.
trouble.
That says iguana, not Laguna. Did you turn dyslexic on us?
Laguna?
Laguna.
Can we get one now? I don't know, Zooted. I don't know if they still make them. If they do, I know that there's a guy
Not those old
that
ones.
makes motorized green machines, but they're like either electric. They're usually electric, but they're it's like bigboystoys.com or something, and he makes real giant green machines, but they're crazy expensive. But they drift.
No.
You can drift with them things.
That sucks, John Q. that would.
I'm
yeah,
not
that
too
would
proud
suck.
to rock that down my street. Right?
Hey, look, I saw a TikTok where it's a bunch of grown ass men that all went and bought themselves big wheels and they ride around their neighborhood as grown ass adults. They've got little beer drink holders on their big wheels and they drive around like a little neighborhood gang on their big wheels.
Huffy
You know
Green
what, John
Machine.
Q, go buy yourself one.
Yeah, they sell them at Target. They're not the original version, but it's very close. It would work. Target, 179 bucks.
It was, Angela. Thank God there was no Facebook or cell phone cameras back then either. We'd all probably be in prison.
159 at Walmart. 159.99 Walmart. Green Machine.
Yes, Tony, we got in BB gun fights too. Some friends of my sister's. We had trails in the woods leading to all the different neighborhoods and our hangout spots back in the woods. And one of her friends, Rick, lived on the other side of a ravine with a clear path to a lot of the trails. And you had to be real careful because they sit on their back porch and just shoot at you with BB guns as you were walking through the woods.
They got big wheels now with motors. Exactly, Tony. That's what I was talking about. I know there's a guy that makes them that
yes, I had a
makes
Merlin
big
will fly.
Like e-trikes, I guess you would. That are super fast.
Yeah,
we used to
had
take soup can and
Merlin
make cannons
and
out of them.
Simon Says.
That's cool, Neil. I like that. Anyone ever have the Merlin game? Yes, Will Fly. I did have the Merlin game. And I can tell you because it was red and it had like three. It had
Technically,
9
it was maroon.
circles that you push the lights. 2XL robot. I don't remember. I had some kind of robot. I don't know if it was called 2XL, but I couldn't remember the name if I tried.
We never played Charlie's Angels, but we would play shit like Ghost in the Graveyard. We'd wait till it got dark and we'd run around the neighborhood scaring the shit out of each other.
I probably still have. I don't know if Munchkin threw it away, but I had an original Teddy Ruxpin.
I do not recall seeing a Teddy Ruxpin when we moved.
I have a Teddy Ruxpin that probably still works, and it looks brand new.
Okay,
I don't
again,
know.
When you moved from Georgia and I helped pack all your shit, I do not recall seeing a Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh. Well, maybe it got thrown away. I did throw away a lot of stuff that I wanted to keep, but I was like,
most of your crap was in random boxes in your garage, so you would have never knew it existed.
Okay.
We didn't do the ding dong ditch. Um, we would try to sell our neighbors random shit that we made.
I would think so, trash bag, but I don't think I have it anymore, unfortunately.
Yep, light brights. They don't. I bought the grandkids one a couple years ago, but they don't. Yeah, they don't last very long anymore.
I did, yeah. The one I had back then was the LED, not a regular light bulb. The new ones are LED, so.
They're probably all haunted, Stina.
Yeah, Stina's probably got some good money in those dolls she's
I mean,
been
you
collecting.
could put all kinds of tapes in the back of Teddy Ruxpin, though. You didn't have to put his tapes in there. Cecil the Sea Serpent? That sounds cool.
I feel the nostalgia hard tonight, right? Yeah, I'm there with you. All right. Well, oh wow, see, we got so much to do, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day, guys. I do appreciate everybody bringing up all their memories of stuff they did when they were
now
kids.
I gotta Google what a Cecil the Sea Serpent is.
Cecil the Sea Serpent.
Is that like Puff the Magic Dragon's fucked up friend? I don't remember him.
Do anyone still have their childhood teddy bear, Blanky? No.
Yes, I still have my original Care Bears. I've got Tenderheart Bear, I've got Grumpy Bear, and then I got Swiftheart Rabbit, who was the Care Bear cousin.
I've had none of that. I didn't really have it. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We won't see y'all till the day after Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody
I've done
has
that
a
before,
great
King Cobra.
Thanksgiving.
Katie's dad's uncle and I lit a piece of magnesium on fire in an ashtray on his mother's kitchen table and burned the
Sigmund
shit
the
out of
Sea
it.
Monster. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, I did have those, and you can still buy those things. They're not the same, but you can still get them. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. We're going to get out of here. Like I said, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving and get to visit with family and friends. And we will see y'all right after Thanksgiving. After we're full and fat, we're going to be sitting here fat trying to
It was awesome, trash bag.
So, see y'all next week. Peace.